Now I'm going to hand it over to Janet. She is going to talk about Camtasia. Now, a lot of people are getting started or dabbling in video. Some people are already there, and some people are just thinking about it. But Janet's going to talk about one of the easiest tools to actually make your videos super awesome.
Thank you, Angela. And yes, you stole my thunder there because we're all we hear all about video. We've had a couple of meetings that focused on video and suggested Camtasia. And I actually listened to our friend Mike Walpert, the author of Angela's elevator pitch format, and he did a video for me, and I didn't die. It was amazing. He produced the video and he walked me through it, and I didn't die, and that was fantastic. And so I started to get hungry for video and wanted to learn more about it. And I really struggled with iMovie. I am a Mac user, but I couldn't master iMovie. And I was looking for something that would be easier, and I stumbled across Camtasia and bought it and started working with it, and it is easy. And it's allowing me, my business is moving more and more toward the experiential learning with horses. And it's not something that's very easy to explain to people. So using the videos has been just a complete boon. So I want to look at the Camtasia. So in order to show you what this was all about, I'm going to share my screen now. I made a little video. And hang on, whoops, share sound. We want to do that. So here we go. And this is just what you see when you go to the website, right? And I wanted to show you this because you'll see that there's download the free trial. And if you scroll down, it says, start fast, feel confident and engage. And that is all true. Now I'm pausing for a minute here because I wanted to point out to you that when you are first, if you do that free trial, when you're first using it, you're going to want to click on this support button up here. That's where the arrow's going. And you want to click on tutorials, because you'll get to this page about Camtasia tutorials, and you scroll down to the bottom and you'll find this page, which is all, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 videos. Each of them are no more than 5 minutes, a lot less usually. So in under an hour, you can be like a Camtasia expert. Some of the videos you may have to watch more than once. Some of the videos at the end are a little repetitive, but they're really easy to follow and do. And this, you'll see in a minute why this says watch this. It's not actually any particular thing about that one. And here's a horse, because everything is better with a horse. So this is actually a video. And there you just heard me talking. So I'm going to stop talking in the live format and let the video play of me making this video that you are watching right now. So I just wanted to show you how easy it is to add media into the bin. You can add something that you're recording, like I'm doing right now. You can add in something that some audio or video or pictures that you've previously recorded. I'm just going to add in, just drag and drop in these screenshots that I made earlier of the Camtasia website. So here I'm just adding them in just like that. And now down here is the track 1, track 2, whatever it is that I'm going to be showing. And this here in the middle is what you would see in the ultimate video. So first I want to put in this picture. That's of the first page that you saw already. And then I'm going to put in this picture. These are all the screenshots that I took before. And then this picture that showed you where to click. And then this picture of the demo. And let's see if there's anything. I seem to have missed one. Oh yeah, right, this one. Okay, so let's go. Oh, it's already here. I just didn't realize. And while I'm up here, I'm just going to look and see if I could find a picture of a horse, because everything is better with a horse. Okay, so we'll just put that one in. And then we'll come back here, add this one down to the timeline, add my little friend Shannon to the timeline, and there you go. That's it. Now if I go back over here and I play, you can see right here what's going to actually show to in your video. So I'm going to stop this because you get that idea. Now, if I wanted to add something like a, little call out button, like, oh, pay attention to that, I could do that. I can make it bigger. I can put in some words here. Watch this. I can decide I don't want that, and I can delete it if I don't want it. I can make it smaller. I can change the font. So going back over here, if you see on the right here, I can change the color of it. I can decide that I want a different font here. Do you see I just clicked up here? Lots of different things that you can do. If you want to have a transition between two pictures look differently, you can select one of these. I'm a big fan of this fade one, and I usually put that in between. See how it's on both pictures now. You can also make the annotations, the transitions. If you have animations, you can put those in. You can also, if you have an audio track that you're running down at the bottom here, you can have different effects there. So you get some idea. The best place to look for how to do all this stuff is is to go to the tutorial that I showed you earlier. That's right on site and is free. So Camtasia is now I'm live again. That's the end of the pre-recorded part. So it's about $250 per user, and it's a one-time fee. It's not a subscription fee, which I found extremely appealing. And it works for both Mac and Windows, so there's no problem there. And like I said, it is that easy to use. If you have a business that is difficult to explain, getting to know Camtasia is great, because then you can do things like I'm doing next week. My two colleagues, Elisa Aubrey and Gabby Fabian, and I are doing a webinar, and that webinar has heavy use of video, and I've been able to do all the editing for that in Camtasia. And if you're interested in it, it's online on the LinkedIn group for BACN, if you want to sign up and see how that video was used. And here I included a video of Peanut Butter a Pony, just because, I could, because Camtasia is easy to pop that in. All right, I'll stop my share now. We can stop watching Peanut have his second breakfast. And I see there's a bunch of things in the chat. Let's see. Okay, there's not any questions, just like some appreciation on the horse stuff. That's great. So are there any quick questions? We have like maybe a minute or two for that, and then I'm gonna turn it over to, okay, so I'm gonna start with Ron. Go ahead and
I've used
unmute yourself.
Camtasia, I think, on Windows ever since probably it came out about 10 years ago, and I absolutely love it. And I found that it's extremely helpful for just like a VCR with television for time shifting. So in other words, I have in the background here, I've got another computer. And so often I'll be working on one computer and recording a webinar with Camtasia on the other computer. They allow you to have it on two computers with one license. And it is a one-time purchase, but $50 a year will keep you current with all the support and the latest version. So I highly recommend it.
Thank you, Ron.
Agree with you.
Kate? Oh, no, that's just is that a raised hand?
Yes, it is. It
Okay.
is my hand. I work a lot with the Doodly and Video Scribe, which are the whiteboard videos, the hand drawing. Can those be dropped in?
Yes,
to a
absolutely.
scheme of this?
Yes,
Yeah.
you just drop, you saw me drag and drop. You can drop in
Mhm.
whole videos in there. And the way that I made that one that I just did was I recorded the part of me talking. I saved it as an MP4, and then I dragged it in and put the rest of the stuff around it.
Wow. Okay.
And it's that easy. It took me less than an hour to make that.
Oh my
So Wendy?
Yeah, this is great. Thank you. When you put in a live, most of what you showed us was a video from slides, from still photographs,
Right.
right? When you insert a actual video like that horse eating, do you have the ability to put annotations into live real video too? Like you can put words in above the horse while the video continues?
Yes. So you saw those different levels of track. The annotations go on a track that's higher level, so they appear over the video.
So it's layers in it.
It's layers, exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
wow.
And so you can put it in, you can put an annotation in only part of the video. And it's just really easy to manipulate. So easy to manipulate.
And when you need to make cuts in a video, do you do that in Camtasia, or do you have to do that outside of Camtasia?
No, you do that in Camtasia. There's a really easy cutting tool, and it's all those tutorials that I showed you on that page. You can find out exactly how to do all of that. Okay, so I saw.
Thank you.
One question was what video that I saw in the chat, what videos do you need? That is obviously not what I'm covering here, but I suggest you look at Mike Walpert's site. That's what he does. So you can go there for that kind of information. And we've also had 2 other speakers about that topic.
Janet, I've been using that for a while too. I used it several years ago, and now I'm coming back and learning it again. And one of the things I've found is that it has a connection to PowerPoint, so that you can begin a PowerPoint presentation and it will do a picture in picture if you want to do that. And then you can go back and edit all of that. The other thing is that the individual photos that you put up there, you actually can stretch those out on the line so that if you want to talk underneath them, you've got more time to be able to do that. I mean, it's a really great tool.
That's right. You can have the photos show for just as long as you want, and you can bring in PowerPoint slides instead of photos, just about anything. Okay,